Hey everyone.
Shalom, enlightened ones. How y'all doing? We back again. This is the last marriage enlightenment talk of the year. The last marriage enlightenment talk of the year. So get on. Join us for the last marriage enlightenment talk of the year. Write that in the comments, babe, if you can. This is the last. What's up, sis?
Hey, Amaye.
How you doing? This is the last one of the year.
Yes.
We excited. We got some new things to come. And we got some cool marriage questions that we're going to ask each other that we, probably never asked each other before. And y'all get to see the reactions and stuff like that. That's always fun and funny. So y'all get up here, share. It's not going to be like any other week. This is the last one. So we want to update y'all and tell y'all what's new and what's going on. A lot of cool things that we're doing for the new year. So jump up in here. You know what I mean? Pardon my brushing.
Hey, girl. Hey, Shayna.
My wife just put in here in the comment section all of our social handles. So check out all of our social handles and follow us on all our social sites. Our TikTok up there, our Snap up there, all of that's right there. She just put it in the comments. So, do what you gotta do, screenshot it or whatever. But come on in here and let's talk, let's chat for a little bit. We ain't gonna be in front of y'all long. It's gonna be a fun night, y'all. I want y'all to ask questions and go off tonight. I want y'all to go off tonight. This is the last one of the year.
And I'm feeling better, guys.
Yes. I'm happy.
As you can see, he's very happy. He's having home cooked meals again and all of that, so he's excited.
I'm hyped. I'm hyped, yo. So yeah, please. I know I said it before. I said it a lot. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't. I have 3,000 friends. I would like if at least half of my friends subscribe to the Storm family on YouTube. She just put the link in there. Subscribe, y'all. Because we taking this, that's what I wanted to tell you guys. We're taking marriage enlightenment talks and we're going to start vlogging our marriage enlightenment talks on our YouTube channel. So we're not going to come up on Facebook anymore unless we're doing a show or something like that.
Thank you.
We already started doing tutorials. What she say? Oh.
She said, I haven't been on because I'm moving and been working, but Iris, I'm glad you're well. Thank you. Yes, I was out for a week.
We see you doing your thing too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, man. Keep on making the moves. We praying for y'all. We pray for y'all all the time.
Seriously.
Yeah,
yes.
Definitely do. Mention y'all in the prayers, especially our faithful followers. We appreciate you guys. It's going to be a good night, the last one of the year. Once again, you get up in here.
So ask your questions.
Yep.
I believe since we're going to now do it on YouTube, we're going to ask you guys via Instagram and Facebook for topics and things you would like for us to discuss. That's right. So that's how we're going to do this now.
That's right. So that's where we're going with it. What's up, sis? What's up? What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? How y'all doing tonight? Make sure y'all share this live. Share this live. This is the last one of
the MET the year on Facebook Live.
So we moving straight to YouTube, y'all. Moving straight to YouTube. So we still gonna post inspirational stuff, inspirational posts, but we moving to YouTube. What's up?
Hey, Mina.
What's up, y'all?
Hey, cuz.
Alright, so
happy belated birthday to my little big cousin DeAndre.
Oh, word up.
Yeah.
Word up. Happy belated birthday. Yo, so this is what we're saying. We're gonna be vlogging, right? Every day. At least we're gonna try every day. We're
gonna be on Facebook, but we're not going live on Facebook.
Yeah, we're not.
The reason for it, because what we do, we actually Facebook is work. So so we're gonna be on Facebook, but we're not gonna be doing the MET live on Facebook anymore.
Right.
So that's what we were saying.
But we're gonna set it up and package it real nice for y'all. We're gonna keep y'all updated and informed, but just like in the comments.
He said thank you.
Just like in the comments, we're gonna be posting all the things that y'all need.
So we have videos in the gun already for YouTube. It's a whole lot. It's just dealing with doing auditions with the kids, because the kids be having like auditions back to back, and then having to do, you know, give content and stuff like that. So for the next year, for 2021, yes, we are planning to upload much more frequently. Yeah, much more frequently. And we want to give you guys more vlogs and like
a day in the life. So the vlog is called The Storm Family Vlog.
You can tell we've been pondering about this.
Yeah, it's called The Storm Family Vlog, and we're gonna go from 1 to a million, whatever.
Right, so it's gonna be things, and then you guys could definitely give us topics, but more or less we're gonna talk about like our morning routines, how I do the girls' hair,
and we're gonna show the morning routine.
Right, how he does the kids' hair. Want to give you more natural
reality type.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do like a reality show. A lot of y'all been talking about, yo, y'all should get a reality show and stuff like that. I said, yo, we can vlog.
Oh, she said cute names.
Thanks. We just try to keep it simple. But we're gonna vlog and y'all gonna get to see it. You know how we go out and you know the current situation of the world, like how we do things.
Someone also said they wanted to know how we shop.
So y'all gonna get to see all of that, man. So I'm excited about it. You know, so that's what we came up here to tell y'all.
It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy, cause.
So, all right. The Storm Family on YouTube. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you spread the word that you know a family. I believe this, guys. I believe that, and I've been looking around, and if you see somebody, let me know. I believe there's no other family like ours. No other family like ours. I believe we were one of a kind. And you're one of a kind. Like, everybody's one of a kind. But, you know, we're parents of 12, right? 7 boys, 5 girls. Y'all already know we're a dance family. You know, I've branded us the #1 dance family in the world. So I want to continue to work on that and perfect those things that I believe that we are and our calling. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we just want to hone in and focus on that for 2021 and really bring that full force. We got a lot of movies, films, TV shows coming out next year. So I'm excited about that. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I want y'all to be up on that YouTube, sharing it, telling people, yo, I know them. You know what I mean? Before we really make it big, you be like, yo, I know them. You know what I'm saying? So all our people that have been faithful, following us, and
we appreciate you guys.
We appreciate you, and we
especially
want you
my
to...
cousin Melissa. She definitely be on the videos, watching and commenting on the YouTube channel. So we really appreciate if you give us dialogue and talk to us in our YouTube channel. We always comment back. You could even you know, ask my cousin. Every time she posts, we always respond. We respond to everybody that you know, even if it's good job or whatever, something small, but we would like to have more engagement in our YouTube channel.
Right.
That's our goal. So I believe if we say it out in the atmosphere and we share it with you guys, you know, and you guys, you know, tag on and agree with us, that we could definitely get this moving. So.
Oh yeah, most definitely. And we're doing tutorials. I know y'all seen a glide video up there. Did y'all see the glide video me and Messiah did? We did the glide video.
I like it. He did it by himself.
Next we going, I've been doing the editing on our YouTube channel too. So I gained a new skill. I was not into that at all, right? Oh, you reading?
Yeah, I'm sorry. My cousin wrote something.
What's up, family? I see Travis get up here.
You're going to read out what she's...
She said, amen, we all are. That's what makes us special. But to have a large family with God is the core. As the core is inspirational.
Thank you.
Praise God. I appreciate that. Praise God. I don't take any credit for anything that we do or anything that we are. I believe that it was God. God wanted to show His light in a certain way. He wanted to show His light in a certain way through each and every one of us.
Y'all want to hear something funny, guys? And I know my husband could definitely, you know, attest to it. Yeah, but I had a reality check today, guys. Like, no, seriously, I feel like me being pregnant, while I was being pregnant, you know, walking with God, because when you're newly in Christ, like the fire is like OD and you're consumed by his love because it's, you know, that new reality, right? So I feel like I was just drunk in his love, having these children, you know what I'm saying? Blessed to have my husband still with me, you know what I mean? If I can be honest. That today, I was like, yo, I was pregnant for mad long.
She was pregnant for like 12 years.
I was pregnant for mad long, and I don't. To you, it may be. To you, it may look different, but to me, like I saw myself totally at a different place when I was younger. I'm 36 years old, and I was like, dang, I feel like I haven't accomplished what I feel like I could accomplish. And it kind of made me sad a little bit today, guys. I'm just going to be completely honest. You know, because I was like, dang, I was just, and like he said he was in mommy mode. So it's like, it was hard, and it's so true. It was so hard for me to look somewhere else when, you know, having these children and just being there for them and just like, you know what I mean? And then learning how to be a wife at the same time. It's a lot of energy. And so now that I like have not had a child in a year, which is amazing, guys. Can we just acknowledge that? Like, Hope is a year. And I have not, you know what I'm saying?
She's about to be 2, right?
Yeah, in May she's gonna be 2.
In May.
Yeah.
Right.
And so yeah, you know, but he did have to talk to me about Iris. It's just been a year. So, you know, I just had a reality check that I've like been pregnant for like a lot of years.
I just say 12 years, man.
It's a lot. But I'm just excited to do new things, you know, and so I feel like 2021 is definitely that year. I feel like 2020 was for me to recover, for me to get my, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. For what?
For you to see.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
So, who you are.
I just wanted to share that with you guys. We missed a lot of
I know, I see him. I see him.
So you want to?
I'm gonna go back and check him out.
You didn't want to use this?
I said. She said, "I have a topic. What to do when your mate wants to have a child but you're unsure?" Ooh, that's good.
That's a good one.
That's good. My being a victim of child loss and having cysts in my ovaries, I'm worried that it's gonna cause issues down the line.
Ooh, I would love to talk about that.
Yeah. Yeah. If you love somebody,
thank you.
You
Shayna,
with them,
she said it was deep.
You with them do whatever. You with them do whatever. So
I feel like when two people, like when there's a situation like that, right? I feel like when two people come together, and you know, they make their supplication be known unto God. That all things is possible to them that believe.
And we have a lot, and study the testimonies of people, real people who have real
Cookie
events.
is one of them. Actually, she was one. And I pray that she does come up here so she can, you know, definitely, and I'll tag her on this later. But she was one that the doctors told her that she could not have no children.
They also said that about my sister.
Really? They did. And she spoke to me because we was going to a church, and she would watch our kids, and even outside of watching out of church,
God
she would watch our
in
kids.
That way.
Yeah, and she just loved our kids because they're really obedient when they're under other care, when they're with other people.
Everybody else's kids are always better than your kids.
Right?
I know. It's not real, but it's like. Because you got to live with them 24/7.
But in Virginia, I trust her like with the boys because she loved them like they were her own. You know what I mean? I love her. Shout out to Cookie and her mom. Like they both are beautiful people, and I just loved how she was and how she loved, and I wanted her to have kids. You know what I mean? Because I knew she would express that same love. And I believe
that's the very thing. Our prayers, our cries, our silent cries.
So I remember her saying
it.
Yeah.
That's why you want to love on people and do the right thing for people because
it definitely
they can open,
you get it back. Right.
Look, the Bible says the effectual, fervent prayer of the righteous avails much. So it opens the windows, opens the doors for you. You know, it's like they're touching and agreeing with you. So. you know, and that's what we do for you guys. So that's why, you know, we appreciate y'all following us. We pray for y'all. Y'all name is on our mind, is in our heart, and we think about y'all all the time.
Absolutely.
So,
y'all always,
you know,
in our prayers. We feel
them
like
doors
we're
are opening.
Yes. So with her, Cookie, she was like, the doctor said this and that, whatever. The same situation you're saying, right? And I said, no. You're gonna have a kid. I said, you're gonna have one. I see you with one. Like, I just seen it. And I've never, that never happened to me before. You know what I mean?
Faith,
and I seen her with it.
Faith.
She got married and she had a son. And her son is already a year now, walking now. But she was told that she could not have no kids. You know what I mean? So, you know, we definitely shouldn't look at our situation and believe that that's our end result.
Right.
You know, I believe that certain situations are there so that you can exercise your faith and exercise your belief in God. So look at that as a tool.
Every obstacle
to believe
is an opportunity for you to grow.
Amen. Because you're the miracle. We're looking for miracles, but we are the very miracle. You are the miracle. So I just pray and I believe that if you allow God to walk with you in that journey, beautiful things can come out of it. So I'm excited for you. I thank God for you, and I thank God for for you for sharing that, so that we can have the opportunity to exhort God in that situation.
Yeah, man. We gotta be open and transparent. Making your supplication be made known is speaking it out. You know
Absolutely, I'm gonna start doing that from now on, because I'm such a internal person. Like everything is like in my mind. Y'all gonna laugh at me, but I look at my kids and they play out loud a lot, right? and to me, I think that it's like the weirdest thing ever. And I know it's normal to most, but when I was growing up, I used to play and have conversations in my mind. Like, I never used to talk loud. So if I was playing with my Barbie dolls, it would be in my mind. So when I see them playing out loud, I'll be like, what in the world is that? What is that? It's the funniest thing. But, so with that being said, what I'm saying is I'm going to start saying and, saying things out loud instead of inside.
Also, that's her story, but we knew people that got a vasectomy. And they still have babies.
We met them in Toys R Us. This guy got a yes.
And still have babies.
Yeah,
like,
he had a son.
It's
it
real.
Was a boy.
Not no weird stuff. You know what I mean? They really had a baby. Like I'm sure. Did they get a DNA? They did, huh?
I think so.
They might have got
she was like,
because I know the guy won't play. Me, I'll definitely get a DNA. Like back in the days though. Now I don't do that, but yeah, it's real stories, man. And you look those up to look.
Yeah, when I was working in Roses, this lady ran in there, asked for a pregnancy test, and I'm like, "Oh, congratulations! I'm supposed to have my 2 times. I'm not supposed to be pregnant."
Yep.
I was like, "Ooh."
There go another one.
So yeah.
All right, let's listen to these right comments and questions. Melissa said, "Amen. We all are special." Oh, that's what you said. You did say that earlier. Shayna said, "I peeped that. The Glide video was dope. Thanks, Shayna. We appreciate your constant support.
Absolutely.
We see it. Thank you so much." Travis said, "Hey, bro, you guys are great. To God be all the glory." Travis, good to see you up here, bro. Our lives changed a whole lot. What are the ages of the kids from youngest to oldest?
Okay. So Hope is 1. Then you have Heavenly, who's 2. Excuse me, Heavenly Joy. If you say Heavenly, she goes, "That's not my name. My name is Heavenly Joy."
Yeah.
So Heavenly Joy is 2. Then you have, after Heavenly, is Royal. Royal is 3. Royal Bro.
Chocolate Dropper.
Look, he got 3 names: Royal Bro, Chocolate Dropper, and Royal King. So if you ask him, he might say those 3. So he's 3 years old. Then we have White Mike. He's 4. Then you have 7, who's 6. Then you have Love, who's 8. Then you have Josiah, who's 9.
Messiah just turned 11.
Messiah. No, I meant to say Josiah. Josiah.
You just said Josiah,
okay.
Who's 9?
Who's 9?
Messiah just turned 11.
Okay. You got me confused. Messiah's 11. Messiah's 11?
The golden child. Yeah, he's 11.
He is?
Yeah.
I thought he was 10.
10. He's 10.
Yeah, he's 10.
All right, he's 10.
Yeah.
Messiah's 10. He just turned 10.
Yeah, Messiah's
right,
10.
Look
then
at that,
you
y'all.
have Trinity,
That's Messiah,
who just turned
12.
12.
December 24th.
Yeah, she just turned 12. Trinity, my Trinity Sky. Then you have Janai, who's 13.
And
then
Junior,
Malachi
15.
and Junior is 15.
Yeah. Yeah.
We did that.
That's from youngest to oldest.
Yeah.
So yeah. So now,
There's still more comments.
Oh.
Right here.
All right, we gonna look at these comments.
Why you skipped it? It was right where it was at, right here.
Oh, okay. It said, Melissa said, "God bless you, cuz for real. Whoa, but your children are little angels. You guys make it work with the grace of God. Amen."
Definitely God.
Oh, my man Travis still up here. That's what's up, man. Yo, hit me up, bro. Hit me up. Y'all feel free to hit us up, man. Hit us up, inbox us. Y'all want to talk about anything?
Yeah, we definitely hit y'all.
Y'all will want to talk to us now because we're about to skyrocket in every way. So if y'all don't talk to us now, y'all probably won't get to talk to us. So talk to us now. Amaya said that's so awesome and encouraging. Thank you so much, guys, for the prayers and love.
Absolutely,
for real, man. For real. So yeah, so we got some questions lined up. Some marriage questions that we like we said earlier. Make sure you play this video back.
Definitely was pregnant for 12 years. God definitely bless your womb, Lord.
Yeah, man.
And it was difficult to get the what I got.
Tubal ligation.
Yeah, tubal ligation. We could talk about that. We could talk about that. That could be a YouTube topic, you know, because that was very emotional for me. Very emotional. Even thinking about it, I think I'm still dealing with that. If I can be completely transparent.
Think about it. It was her comfort zone having kids.
It definitely was. I was looking at.
She get to have me rub her stomach all the time. Go to the store, get anything she want.
The funny thing, you still like that though.
Because I was trained for 12 years to be like that.
He is still like that. You know what's so funny? I said, yo, oh my gosh, I'm not going to be pregnant anymore. He's not going to get up. And I said, let me see.
I still rub her feet.
And I was like, babe, I want this from, what do you want? I'm like, I still can do this?
I still got the powers?
I still got, yeah. Oh my God, it was hilarious.
So, yo, what's up, y'all? Everybody who coming on, shout out to y'all. Shout out to Bubbles, Alicia. Blessings to y'all. Blessings to everybody who stayed with us thus far. When you get up here, share. We appreciate you. Comment your questions. This is the last one of the year. Rock with us tonight.
She asked if I get anxiety for not getting. I was gonna say that. I was gonna say today. There was a memory with Heavenly, and she was in a walker bouncing up and down, and I was like, oh my God, I'm not gonna have that no more. Mm-hmm. You know, then I said, you know, I actually went to God straight. I was like, Father, please just help me with that. Like, because I love like the newborn, I love it. And I just, speaking of reality, I just realized that I'm not gonna have that anymore. Mm-hmm. And I almost cried, but I was like, oh, let me just calm down, because you know what I'm learning? Although this is a new life for me. This is new for me. I'm nervous because I don't know how to go about it. Like, I don't know. I'm just scared.
This is about to be my dance partner again. Even though she was going off even while she was pregnant, now she got to get in tune with her new body.
Yeah, because it's definitely not like how it was. And
to me, I think she's gonna be greater than she ever was, greater than before. I really believe that. We're gonna be killing it, y'all. So make sure y'all subscribe to the Storm Family on YouTube. You know what I mean? Follow us.
But to answer your question, I try not to think about it as much. But it be getting me sometimes when I see the memories and stuff like that. So yeah. Yeah,
that's the end of that. We 12 and done. I was done at 8. You know what I mean? But you know when the train is going full speed, it doesn't just dime stop. You know what I'm saying? It just, you know what I mean?
I feel like I had to get with the program.
It slows to a stop.
I was enjoying having children. I'm not gonna lie. Like, yeah.
I mean, it's beautiful. Baby stage, people get baby fever. You know what I mean? You see another baby, you're like, oh, I want to have a baby. You know what I mean? So I understand. I was like, yo, let's adopt. I was saying anything.
I don't want to adopt.
I was saying anything.
No shade to people that adopt, and I think it's a beautiful thing.
She's saying that now.
But no.
Saying that now.
No.
All right. Anyway, so we got some cool questions, guys. Make sure you ask your questions. Any questions that y'all might have. This is the last Marriage Enlightenment Talk of the year. We know that we're gonna move to YouTube, so we asking y'all to subscribe to our YouTube if you haven't. Spread the word that you know a big family. You know what I mean? So a family that we want to. You kind of want to identify yourself with a family, even though we know that we're different. A lot of people been saying we're like the Waynes.
Somebody actually wrote that in my Instagram.
So we do today. Funny stuff. We are moving into comedy, acting, and things like that. But none of the Waynes can dance like us. You know, we from Brooklyn. We flexing. We doing a Brook up.
They're from
we
Harlem.
Doing hip hop. They're from Harlem.
Yeah.
So we Brooklyn. You heard? We Brooklyn. We Brooklyn. You heard? We Brooklyn. So.
Let me stop.
But anyway, so we kind of like the Wayne. So you know, I really think we blowing up.
Funny thing is when we I'm so slow. I'm really not. But it's just I don't capture where I am at the moment.
Yeah.
So when we were going on Hollywood and we were dancing, we met Damon Wayne's ex-wife. But I didn't know who she was.
Pardon me, y'all. I'm picking my teeth like, all right.
Yeah, like Janali did that. Yo. So I didn't know. We were right in front of Jimmy Kimmel's studio. And she was so intrigued, but I didn't realize why. But I didn't know who she was.
We met mad people out
So
there.
she was there. She even parked. She got our Instagram. She even bigs me up to this day. Like, she's really, really sweet. And when I went, I said, let me see who this person is. When I looked, I was like, bae. And we was living in a shelter. We was in a shelter at the time.
I met so many celebrities. I don't even look at it like that no more.
No, but I didn't know. But the fact that she was married to a person, like to the Waynes, that's the whole point.
But I feel like it means something. You know what I'm saying?
I just thought it was crazy.
Sound like passing the torch. You feel
right,
me?
that's what she said. She was like, if it was, and this is what she said. This is what she said to us. She said, if it was any other family, I would have said, y'all should have not come to California. Because we told her our story.
Yeah.
She said, but because you guys are so talented, and, it is real good, y'all really, really good, I feel like this is the place for you guys. I think I made the right choice. This is what she said when we first moved out here. And it was very encouraging for the moment because I didn't want to be here. I wanted to stay in Virginia. So I feel like it was but I think that was purpose. Like you said, God sent people, to encourage me because I was like, why am I here? You know what I mean? But that was before knowing. And I do thank God that we did come because I didn't know that my kids can act. Like, I did not know that at all. Yeah. Like, they're really, really good. And
they get that from me, though.
Oh my
I'm
God.
crazy, that's why.
Everything is him. Everything is him.
I'm talented, what?
And I'm not?
She's a great dancer.
Just a great dancer?
She's not just a great dancer. My fault, babe. My fault. Babe, my fault. You see, she
I'm well
look,
now.
Wait, hold on.
I'm
she
all
a good fighter, too.
Don't do that.
But listen. Working with us with auditions and stuff like that, and me talking to her, like I said, I teach my family everything that I know. So any skill that I go out and get, I teach to the squad, right? So, her working with us with our auditions, and it'll happen with anybody. She developed super acting skills. For real, I think she's a lot better than us, but she doesn't know that yet. She doesn't know that. Because she's really studying.
I try to visualize myself.
She's behind the camera.
Here's the thing. I think everything is funny. And then when I'm nervous, I laugh too. So that's why I feel like I wouldn't be good because I wouldn't know how to be serious. So that's my thing. I really try to look at myself to see if I can do it. But I don't know.
That's not how you look at it though.
I don't know.
Wait, let's get into some of these guys. Try to say a question topic. What do you think is the most important quality in a woman that a man should seek, and vice versa?
Ooh, that's a good question.
All right. Let me do. Do you want to go first, or you want me to go? I'm gonna go first. What do you think is the most important quality in a woman that a man should seek? Proverbs chapter 31. Proverbs chapter 31. She knows how to. Let's bring it to modern day. Miss Independent, like Neo said.
Oh, because she got her own.
She gotta have her own. Not. He said. Like Neo was like, yo, listen. She wants him, but don't need him. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's a good quality to have in the seeking a woman. You know, and that way you both are bringing something to the table. Right. You know, you're not just taking care of, you know, unless God and the Holy Spirit moved you to take care of that woman in that way. You know what I mean? So I want you to be mindful of that and keep an open mind for what God wants to do. But, you know, plan out and make your plans loosely.
As a mother to 7 boys, I would say a man should look for a woman that loves God.
Proverbs 31.
And that may sound cliche, but I believe that, and this is what I pray for.
That can be confusing, though.
I'm about to explain.
Go ahead.
A woman that loves God and a servant to God. And I say that because I would love for my boys to be with a woman. I can't. I would love for my boys to be with a woman that honors a man the way, you know, a man should be honored and respect them. You know, definitely have a mind of her own. Yeah. In a sense where, like my husband said, bring things to the table.
It's not like Coming to America, Miss Amani Azim. He was like, bark like a dog, a big dog. We don't want that. Nah. We don't want that. You got to be able to think for yourself. You got to be a partner.
Exactly. And then, and of course, I want my daughters to be with a man that is, you know, looking to serve as well, but knows how to rule with grace and give room for the wife to make decision and stuff like that. Not just dominant and it's, you know, it's a man world type of thing. Yeah. But, you know, wants to share their kingdom, you know what I'm saying, together. So, yeah, that's what...
To seek in a man and a woman. That's really good, man.
Yeah, you did a good job.
Man, you did a good job. Yo, thanks for sharing.
Yes, please share this live, guys.
So the next thing is, she said, so she's engaged. Wow.
Congratulations! Yeah. Oh my God. Congratulations.
They better.
Yes, and if he's looking, you got a good woman, because she can sing, cook, clean. She's beautiful. Her heart is beautiful.
All of that.
I love me something Maya.
Word up. They don't know what they missing. Everybody should be in line trying to be the best. Like, yo, I got 5 houses. I got everything. You know what I'm saying? All our ladies up here too.
Absolutely.
And we have a lot of discussions pre-marriage of things that we feel need to be addressed before we say I do. Do you have any recommendations of things to discuss with one another? We talked finances and working, children, religious beliefs, and standing. That's awesome. And personal goals. Are we missing anything that y'all think is important? Besides all that y'all think is important, religious belief. I think y'all covered a lot of it. Y'all did a great job.
Let me look that list again.
I think y'all covered a lot of it. Y'all discussed religion, children, you know, your beliefs and stuff like that. Y'all on the right track, man.
Yeah, y'all better than us.
Finances.
We ain't had these discussions in the beginning, and this is the reason why we,
That's why we doing it.
Yeah, real passionate about doing this, because we definitely. And it's so funny, and I thank God for this opportunity, because, you know, what you sow, you know, you reap. Yeah. So even though we have our our children, I believe that it's not limited to them. You know, I believe that we should extend, the nuggets and the things that we've learned in our marriage and share it with others too. So,
right.
yeah, look,
Fact.
Travis said because you guys are soulmates.
Hey.
There's a story.
You gonna tell them a story?
I'm not gonna say it this time. I'm gonna leave
All
it for
right.
YouTube.
All right.
But there's a story about that soulmate situation too. I'll let that be a topic for YouTube.
Make sure if you're just getting up here, it's the Storm Family on YouTube. It's on Instagram too, but we want y'all to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We try to get to 1,000 subscribers on our YouTube channel, so hit the bell for notifications also.
Yes.
Because
these next videos is really gonna be lit, guys.
This is the last one of the year, Marriage Enlightenment Talk. Right now, after this, we going straight to YouTube. We're gonna be dropping the heat. We might post, the videos on
We invited
Facebook.
to her wedding.
Oh, word.
Yes, you're giving me an opportunity to look good,
Word.
girl. Yes.
We probably get together a dance routine or something.
Oh my gosh, you always.
Song. Oh, what's up, family? What's up? I see y'all coming up here. What's goody? Oh yeah, she invited us to the wedding.
Yeah.
So let's get to these marriage questions. So this will help you out. We grabbed up some marriage questions, and we're gonna see what that be like. Questions that we probably ain't never asked each other. So it's gonna be cool. Y'all get to watch, and y'all get to ask your questions too. Make sure you tell the people about us. You know what I mean? The Storm family, mother and father, married for about 15 years.
So go this way.
Got 12
I don't
children.
know which one you want to ask. So.
All right. I think that
I'm nervous.
I think
I
that
don't
you
know
should
what
ask
these
the question.
questions. Oh, you want me to ask?
The reason why, because you can pick the ones that you like.
No, I'm interested to see which ones you like.
Okay, let me pick the one. Look, let me pick the one I like.
You want to go from the first one because you was excited for the first one, so that's the.
Okay.
So these are questions that
if you could spend 24 hours doing anything in the world together, what would it be?
Oh my God.
24 hours doing anything in the world together, what would it be? 24 hours. You want me to go first?
I have one already.
Oh, go for it.
I really, really want to go to Egypt with you.
Oh man.
And Israel.
Egypt and Israel, 24 hours. So what we gonna be doing there? We gonna be going to see pyramids and stuff like that?
Yeah,
dealing with the people.
Yeah, because my husband, he's very, very spiritual. Like, he was spiritual when I met him. It's just we didn't acknowledge God. But he's a very spiritual person, so I would love to see what you get. You know what I'm saying? Your vibe and what you get in those two places, because historically it's just like enriched with so much information.
Right.
And it's so funny. I know you guys would think something romantic. I'm such a romantic person, but I think the most sexiest thing to me of my husband is his knowledge and and so I would love to
I can't take no credit for that. God, to God be the glory.
I would love to just see what you get, and I see our conversation over there.
That's awesome. Good 24 hours for me. To be honest, it says anything in the world together, right?
Yeah, together.
Man, it's hard for us to get days and time and vacations to ourselves. So I'm a simple guy. So I just like 24 hours with just her, not checking on the kids, not nothing. You know what I mean? Like, we dancing, we talking, and that could be anywhere. Just a nice place. I remember one place that was awesome and amazing. I like Spa Castle in New York.
Oh my goodness, that
Spa
was so
Castle
much
in New
fun.
York. That joint was hot.
Yeah, we went for Valentine's Day, right?
Yeah. What was it? How many years ago was that? Like 8 years?
No.
More than that?
Babe, we just had Janai.
Was we saved?
No.
Nah. So it had to be like 13 years.
Yeah, it was like 12 years ago or something. That was a long time ago.
Dang.
Spa Castle was so much fun. I would love to do something like that too.
All right,
like,
so that was
something like to unwind.
That was that question. If you could have lived in any other time period, which would you choose and why?
I don't think time period.
Any other time period? I would want to live in like the Bible days.
Not me.
You know what I mean? because
just to meet Jesus.
No, not to meet Jesus. So I could talk to my wife like Solomon talked to his girl. Like, but I could talk to her like that now.
What the heck?
But like, think about it. Think about the plays. Hilarious. I think it's mad funny. It's
well,
like
the Shakespeare.
Yeah, and not really Shakespeare.
Well, so you can say that my teeth look like goats. What the?
Yo, the things that they thought was something nice to say was so funny, man. It was so funny. So
you are crazy.
I think talking like that would be mad funny. I can't do it now because you're gonna think I'm dissing. I'm like, yo, I got teeth like a goat. What?
Solomon was a wild boy.
But yeah, check that out when y'all get the chance. Song of Songs. The Bible has everything in it, man. Every story. It got murder, mystery. It got, you know what I mean? It got intimacy. It got everything. Romance, everything, yo. But anyway, is there any movie that you watched as a child that you knew you were too young to see? Did it have any effect on you?
Ooh,
that's a good one for marriage.
What is this?
That's a good one.
I'm gonna be completely honest. I've seen a lot of movies that I feel like I was not supposed to see at a young age.
And how did it affect you? I know how it affects you.
How did it affect me?
Yeah.
It definitely had me think of things at a young age that I don't think I should have had my mind on. To be honest.
I guess it's like that for all of us, man. I answer the same way. You know what I mean? I remember, like, we'll watch a lot of movies where our parents got to cover our eyes.
Yeah, my dad. Not necessarily my mom.
Like
my mom did a lot of like watching stuff before us.
The crazy part,
she wouldn't let us, but my dad, he.
Yeah, the crazy part is when they do that, and that's a good question.
It builds the curiosity.
Yes, it's like I want to see what they're covering my eyes for, so that we don't do that with our kids. We don't cover their eyes, you know.
But we'll
talk to them about it. That's one of the things that, you know, I believe parents, you know, a big breach in the parent-child relationship, that instead of covering their eyes and saying, just because I said so, explaining it now and giving them understanding so that they don't be curious about it. You know what I mean? And of
they'll
course,
take the information
not watching
on
none
their
of that weird stuff anyway. You know what I mean? Unless you had that time. You got, you know, sacrifice and make that time for yourselves. What is your favorite memory of when we were dating?
Ooh, this is a good one.
That's good.
What's my favorite?
I know a favorite memory.
You know what was big?
What pops up in my mind?
For me, always seeing you, cause you always smell mad good.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
And you dressed like you were so bright, like with your colors and stuff like that. So,
yo, make some noise, y'all. Make some noise.
Oh my God,
It's annoying.
And
just I did that on purpose, by the way.
I know. Just how attentive you was. I mean, you're still like that when we talk. Because as he mentioned, he like literally like, when I'm going to spend time with you, I'm like, yo, we just playing the game together. No. Yeah, that's not spending time with you. So he's always been like that.
Like in silence, where I could just look into your mind, look into your heart.
Yeah, he's always been like that.
Fellas, take notes. Fellas, take notes. You know what I mean? Any woman you want, you can get like that. You gotta smell good. You gotta wash. You gotta wash that butt, boy. You gotta wash that butt, boy.
Wash your shut up. My fault. Yo. But anyway, that's what I like. I was, you know, our conversations.
You got with that woman's deodorant, boy.
Yo, your turn.
I'm playing. My fault.
This guy is crazy. Go, it's your go.
Yo. That's just funny in the mud.
Yo, you are crazy.
Yo, we wildin'.
Wash that, right? Wash it.
Yo, we wildin'. You gotta use a rag, man. Stop watching them commercials, man. Stop using the soap bar on your body, man. You gotta scrub that body, boy. Yo, nah, I can't stop laughing right now. That joke is mad funny.
Bet it's your goal.
All right. What is your favorite memory of when we were dating? All right. When we went to Coney Island one time. Oh my gosh, it was so funny. This is my favorite memory.
All about that.
We went to Coney Island and we gambled all our money away from some bum gambler, yo.
I was so mad.
We playing.
You even got your cousin.
Yo, we had mad money, bro, and we was asking for more because we really believed we could win. We was young and dumb, yo.
This is before we had Janai.
Yeah, before we had any.
Kai, of course.
Kai and Junior.
But it's before you and I had children.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That night we got into a big argument. She was like, I know how to speak. I ain't gonna say it. You know, she said N-word. That's what she used, the N-word. She's like,
I still use it.
Yo, she was like, yo, I upgraded you, boy. I upgraded you. And I remember her just bucking at me. I was like, you ain't nothing. We was arguing. And that's how you knew it was real. This. Yeah, we was arguing at the train station. We was going off at each other. And we went home holding hands after that.
And that's your favorite memory.
Yeah, that's my favorite memory.
You weird.
That was my favorite memory.
He likes drama, that's why. He likes drama.
She was telling the truth, though. She was like, yo, I upgraded you. I made you better, blah, blah, blah. But I was acting like she ain't do nothing. I'm like, yo, you ain't nothing. Get out my face. Get out my face. But, yeah. What is your favorite memory from our wedding and why? Yo,
we just had a wedding. Oh, my goodness. My favorite memory was definitely seeing how happy you was.
Oh my God.
Like you was extremely happy. And I thought I was going to be nervous saying like the vows and stuff. Mm-hmm. And I wasn't. And it was so weird because I've always anticipated doing that. Because I thought I was going to get like the words wrong to repeat. I'm just like the stuff that be in my head is crazy.
To have and to hold.
To hold and to have.
To hold and to have. You know she's Spanish, so she Hispanic, so
here we go.
You know they say their words.
Anyway, and definitely having my kids there.
Having your kids there? All right. My favorite memory of our wedding was looking into your eyes, you know, and hearing the words that was just
spoken over us,
purifying my soul, stamping and making everything, you know, perfect, and just being able to look at you. You so beautiful and big.
Oh my God, and big.
I love the big girls, but I love any size that my wife is.
Because I'm losing weight. She lost a lot of weight.
I'm like, yo, you skinny. I'm in the bed. I'm holding.
He trying to grab me. Like
skinny, bro.
I'm like, yeah.
I used to look. That's why I really used to run out there at night and get her any food that she wanted, so I could plump her up. You know what you do with the turkey dollars.
You going to turkey?
All right. Sure.
Oh my gosh.
Because, you know, it's winter, you know. You can't have no skinny girl in the winter. Shout out to the skinny girls, man. y'all love too. Y'all loved too. So, yeah, that was my favorite memory.
And the food was
amazing. Talk to us, man. I don't see nobody talking.
They laughing because you crazy.
All right, yo. Do you have any pet peeves that you wish didn't bother you? Oh, these questions is hot. We pulled it straight offline. These questions is hot. There ain't been a whack one yet. Any pet peeve?
Any pet peeve that what?
That you wish didn't bother you.
Of you?
Yeah. Yeah, I need to know.
It's so funny because you don't do it no more. I used to hate when he used to take off his clothes and just put stuff around. If I can show you our room right now, you'll see his stuff on the floor. Like, I hate that.
It's a secret to that.
It's just so freaking annoying, but he leaves it, but he cleans.
Yeah.
Like, he cleans now, so it don't bother me no more, but I hate it when he did that. I'm like, yo, the freaking hamper is right there. Why would you put it on the floor? Like, that just get on my nerve. And when he don't do it again, like he don't do it no more. He used to drink and just throw bottles on the floor, water bottles on the floor.
I just think it's funny.
Oh my God, it's not funny.
I just thought it was funny. Yeah, look. Let me tell you the science behind that.
The science.
So the funny behind that. I think it's mad funny. Is no harm. It's usually water bottles. So I think it's mad funny to drink it because I drink it all in one gulp. And I get a bottle of water, like, and then I throw the water bottle like, boom, and I hear the sound. It's like, boom, boom, boom. That joint is funny. That joint is funny. I do everything for the kids for real. It's not funny when they do.
Yeah,
when
because
12
the
kids try to do it.
Trying to copy him.
But it's funny. They love it. They be like, yo, Daddy just threw the bottle. Like, he crazy. That's why I do that jump.
But that would have been it. But nothing else really bothers me about him, really.
My pet peeve that I wish didn't bother me. Yo, guys, y'all know about her snoring, right?
I already knew you was gonna talk about my snoring. I already knew.
Y'all know about her snoring, right? It used to be her snoring, but yo, she stopped snoring. I was kind of mad because yo, it used to wake me up at night, but I didn't tell her because I love her. You know what I'm saying? She ain't know though.
I snore bad. I used to.
She used to like
snore bad.
She don't snore no more because she lost weight. So you know. Health is important, man.
Your mom is up here. She could attest to that because I remember when I spent the night and she was like, oh yeah, Iris is here with the door closed. Because
they gave her a nickname, Buzzsaw Iris.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
KK gave you that nickname, remember? Remember?
I'm going to get KK.
But yeah. But anyway, she's a snore mad loud, but I didn't tell her. I said, she's like, I'll get out the bed. She'd be like, where you going, babe? I'd be like, I'm just going to go pray in the closet. I'm going to go pray. Yo, pray at work, bro. I'm just going to pray in the closet, and I go to sleep in the closet, and you know, she'll come in there and wake me up, like, yo, get in the bed, like, you know what I mean? But I wouldn't say nothing. I'd be like, yo, I'm just praying. But I was telling the truth, but it was really because she was snoring, you know what I'm saying? But now she don't snore no more. I'm like, yo, it's just weird. When you used to something for years and years.
And it bothers you now that I don't snore like that no more?
I mean, a little bit. I still get up. But, you know, I do some workouts or something like that. But it's now settling in because it's been a couple of weeks that you didn't snore, you know. So that was good, man. That was good. You was losing weight. That's good. All right, y'all. Y'all can ask any question at any time. Make sure y'all share this live. This is our last marriage enlightenment talk on Facebook
I'm gonna miss
of the
you
year.
Guys, man.
We're gonna be on YouTube. We're gonna make it real awesome.
Definitely talk
emojis, all of that.
YouTube.
Cool. The Storm family on YouTube. Subscribe if you haven't. Tell your friends to subscribe. You know what I mean? Support is free. You know, tell them that, yo, I know this big family. They funny. They all dancers. You know what I mean? Put them onto our YouTube, the Storm family, all right? And she killing it on TikTok, Miss Storm 11. I'm gonna tell you to put that in there.
Oh, you didn't do it, right? Oh, okay, I did.
It's in the comments though, y'all. When y'all check in the comments, the YouTube link, the
our
Storm
social
family.
handles.
You should know the Storm family on almost everything, but you'll see it. You'll see it on our page. Follow us. We love y'all. All right. The next question is, who in your family do you think you're the most like?
I think I'm like my mom.
You think you like your mom?
Yeah, my mom was such a mom.
I think I'm like me.
Oh, shut up.
I don't think I'm like nobody else but me. Now, I'm not trying to be funny. I made my character who it is. I developed my character.
I'm trying to see who you
I really developed my character. I worked on it every day. In the mirror. Charisma. All that stuff. You know what I mean? Oh, man, thank you so much.
To God be all the glory.
Yeah, I think I'm like myself. I was a lot like my mom, of course.
I was about to say, you like your mom.
My mama raised me, but I'm not like my mom no more. I'm me. I'm Stormy. When God changes you, He changes your name.
But we're all an upgrade of who we're like. I think I'm an upgrade of my mom.
You didn't come into your full person yet, babe.
And why is that?
Because you just finished having a baby. You just finished, you know that pregnancy stuff.
No, I don't know.
Remember, you becoming a new you. You cheating. You gotta become it, and then say, you're a lot like your mom. You start talking like your mom.
Yeah.
You use her accent. You sing like your mom. so much like your mom. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like you're getting more like your mom. But once you're able to do that,
your mother said you remind her of your dad, but you superseded him. She said.
She loves saying that, superseded. Yo, thank y'all for jumping up here, yo. We appreciate y'all. Y'all can ask any questions.
Shayna asked the question. She said, "Who do we think our children are similar like?"
Each one of them?
Yeah, Storm is the man in the mirror.
Oh my God.
You got it.
Oh.
I'll say Trinity try to be like me. She thinks she's me, Trinity.
She remind me of Rudy too much. She remind me of my sister.
I'm talking about as a mother, like motherly and stuff like that.
But that's what they talking about?
She said...
She, like, it gets on my nerves. Like, I love my sister, but...
She said, what about if it's out of your kids? Which one do you think is most similar to how you are?
Most similar to me?
Well, that's a good question.
They purposely try to be like me. That's
the one that is like you the most is Janai. Then Junior. Then
they
Messiah.
Purposely try to be like me though. That like they'll watch me breathe.
Do you know
and be
who
like,
I think?
He said,
no. Stop! You so annoying. You know who I think?
Watch my eyebrows and try to do that, John.
You know who I think is like you, but he's so calm and just like your persona, Royal.
Yo,
Royal,
y'all don't know that's
no.
I'm
Royal,
a big kid, y'all.
No, listen, babe, seriously. I'm gonna tell you why I say Royal. Because he has the way you speak down pat. He does not talk like, because all the kids speak proper. Like they definitely didn't get it from me. Because I don't speak like that.
They didn't get it from me neither.
Like they don't. It's so weird. Like we
have
Ebonics, right? We speak like that, and the kids they speak so proper. Like no, oh my God.
Yo, you gotta hear when they try to use slang. We be laughing.
Janai and Trinity be killing it, but like in the bad way, not in the good way.
They be trying to say.
But Royal, he be like, yo, what's good? Nah. Like Royal, he sounds just like Cole. Oh my gosh. He sounds just like you.
And then he'll just bust out without.
That's why I said you asked him his name, he'd be like, I'm Royal, bro. Oh, just like that.
What up, little sis? Margarita, she up here. Shout out to mommy. Dancehall Queen, new dance.
Yes, I love her.
Who else up here?
Look.
Kayla.
Melissa asked a question. She said, do any of the kids ask for a pet? And would you guys get a pet?
Yo.
Answer your last question, definitely not. Not now, anyway. And they definitely ask for pets. Trinity.
They're pets.
Stupid. Trinity and Janai ask for a pet all the time. Janai wants a rabbit or a bunny.
Or a hamster, gerbil thing.
Yeah, like, no.
Something fluffy.
He likes rabbits.
Because you know. All right.
Why you point to me for my
I'm saying because you
No. He tried. Yo, you about to get it. Don't play with me. To my son, that he likes something fluffy because.
You see, when she feeling good, I'm gonna mess with her. So, oh my gosh.
How dare he?
Yo, it's 6:59, y'all.
No.
On this side.
And Trinity wants a dog.
Yeah, she want to be a vet, so she want any.
She
animal.
wants to be a vet.
If I get a tiger, I should get a bear. I should get her a bear.
Get her a bear?
So I get her something that's gonna scare her, so she won't want no other animal.
That's the dumbest. What the world?
Right. Dang, we didn't even get to ask all the questions. Y'all making me want to continue this marriage enlightenment talks. Yo.
They cheated.
Y'all really show love tonight. We appreciate y'all rocking with us for this last show of the year. We might take a little break so that we can refocus, but we definitely going to the Storm family on our YouTube channel. We're gonna be dropping tutorials of everything that we do, our dance tutorials.
She said Hope Dancehall Queen said Hope reminds her of me.
Oh yeah? Yo, I watched the memories today. I looked at you remember that video when Iris was wearing a Flash shirt and she was pregnant with Hope? Somebody wrote in the comments, I think my uncle, but y'all was writing in the comments saying, you know, that baby gonna come out dancing. And Hope really came out dancing. So I seen her, I'm like, yo, Hope, she the only one that really came out dancing.
She be going in.
She viral on TikTok.
Oh my
Follow her on
gosh.
TikTok.
Like,
Miss Storm 11 on TikTok. Yo, share that again one more time. Share that.
Okay.
share our handles and our links.
Okay.
You know, up there. But yeah, man, we thank y'all for rocking with us. We love y'all so much. I love y'all so much. I think about y'all all the time. I'm always praying for y'all. When I'm in my Bible app, I'm thinking about y'all. Y'all my family, man. Y'all our family. We appreciate y'all for real. Please continue to spread the word with the Storm family. You know what I mean? What we do, our YouTube channel. We trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. Right now we at over 650 subscribers. You know what I mean? Shout out to y'all. We want y'all to hit that notification bell, you know, so you can get notified. Because a lot of times when we share it, you know the algorithms on Facebook and stuff like that and Instagram, a lot of people ain't going to see the stuff that we share. So you got to be engaged. You got to be engaged.
Hey, I want to do some more questions.
You want to do some more questions?
Yeah, let's do like 2 more.
Just because this is our last show of the year, you know, we gonna do some more. Get the questions.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how to work that phone.
Yes, you do. You got the same phone.
Nah, mine's is better. I got the XL.
I can't. Here.
All right, hold up. All right, what was the moment that you knew you were in love with me?
We appreciate
did that
you,
one.
Shayna.
We did that one.
Thank you.
When was the last time you laughed? We just laughed. Do you have any dreams or things that you want to accomplish that you've put on a back burner? How can we bring them to life?
That is a deep question.
Nah, we ain't doing that one. Y'all can ask y'all questions though. Oh, what up, family? Elise.
Yes, it's my girl.
What's goody? Come up here, ask your questions. Make sure you share this live. We rocking out. This our last Marriage Enlightenment Talk of the year. I did a lot of them that I like.
Oh, I like this one.
You find the one that you like.
I like this one. When was the last time I made you feel great about yourself? And how can I do that more?
Me?
I said, me.
You make me feel great about myself every day.
Aww.
Every day. And how can you what?
How can I do that more?
Keep doing it. Yo, go ahead.
For me, you do. Even when I didn't feel good about myself. So yeah, I think this year. I thank God for this year. I think this year, you and our relationship has gotten a lot more intact.
Shout out to Marriage Enlightenment Talks, whoever made that. Nah, shout out to the Holy Spirit. Shout out to God. He hooked us up. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
One more question.
One more question? All right, she's going to get one more question, one more good question. Y'all can ask y'all question. Make sure y'all share this live. Make sure you go back to the beginning of this. We gonna if it uploads, we gonna put this on our YouTube, The Storm Family.
If there's anything that you wish was different about how you were raised.
Dang. Yeah. Different about how I was raised. Yo, honestly, I wish I was raised.
Oh, I have one more question. I like this question.
Different about how I was raised. I wish I was raised not to be, and I'm not saying this to anybody in my family who might be watching this. The culture raised me. You know what I'm saying? I wish I was raised not to be a womanizer. You know what I mean? Be with many women, and you know, I wish that wasn't the culture. And that's why, you know, we got to be the change that we want to see in the world. I'm a firm believer in that. The man in the mirror, you know, like that's why we doing this. You know, I made so many mistakes in the past, you know, and I don't even call them mistakes. They was lessons, because I believe if I hadn't gone through them, I wouldn't know what I know today. I wouldn't have as much passion toward, you know, this work. So, and it's not really work, but anyway, you know, that and finances, man. I was good on finances, but the access and how to do things and where to be, you know what I mean? Just those things, and yeah, those things. But mainly one part, because I'm really good with finances. I developed that by having, you know, a big family and studying a lot. So yeah, so it was just the womanizer part, you know, that culture, like men can have anything that they want and all this craziness. You know, not seeing a lot of marriages and successful marriages. So yeah, how I was raised. But that's not how my mom raised me. I think marriage was even in my mind because I knew my mom was married to my dad. So, shout out to them for that. You know what I mean? Even though I didn't see them married, those are the stories. So, yeah.
It's funny. I felt like the affection was there, the love was there. I would just love to have
the beatings for me.
The beatings.
I love the beatings. I ain't gonna lie.
He's crazy. I didn't get beatings like that. My mom actually was talking about that earlier. Like, I barely got beatings. I was an obedient. I was an obedient child.
Was the funniest part, bruh.
But I think for me, it's the access.
The access?
Yeah, like I really wanted to be a dancer, so I just wished I was exposed more.
Yeah, I think it's the same thing with us.
For me, with cause I really yearned for it a lot. You know what I'm saying? To the point where I created it for myself. But I really, really wanted to be involved in the arts more when I was younger.
God had a purpose and a plan for you.
So,
you was destined to have 12. You was destined to be a mom of a lot.
Say dang, shoot, shucks.
Wait, hold up.
We got beat. She said she got beat for all that.
I like the beatings. Wait, hold up.
Oh, my God.
Let me tell you why I like the beatings. They were hilarious, right? Because a lot of times I would fake it, right? And then just the chasing under the beds and stuff like that. It was so fun. You know what I mean? Running from the belt. Running from anything being thrown at you.
Oh, trust me,
If I
said something smart, I got backslapped with the ring in the hands, stuff like that. My mother ain't play. My mother did not play.
And look, I was the one that used to duck the slaps. Like, whoop! Oh, you ducking?
My mother was real strict. Her own family members cannot come over without calling. And you know what I mean? No companies could go in the bedroom. You got to stay in the living room. My mother didn't play no games. So
that joint is so funny. But you said you had one more?
Yeah, before my phone died. Let me see.
Okay. Yo, thank you for rocking with us. This is our last show of the year.
Okay, I think I like this one. What do you consider your biggest challenge in your life thus far? How do you or will you overcome it? I thought that was a good one.
That's one of the questions that I have for the Thursday nights. We have Bible Enlightenment Talks. Mm-hmm. Make sure everybody that's up here, I want y'all to join us Thursday. Thursday around the same time. Thursday around the same time for Bible Enlightenment Talks.
Yo, believe it or not, Michael Jackson. He's not the beater. I'm the one that is the disciplinary. He do not be beating the kids. Which one of us even
beat the kids?
Now we really don't. Like, I worked on it because I grew up with beatings. Like, if you rolled your eyes, you was getting a beating. You know, if you sucked your teeth, you was getting a beating.
I would feel
that's how I was raised. But he's taught me to, like, well, they're expressing themselves.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right. And this is the thing. I want to treat them as how I want God to treat me. You know what I mean? I be wilding out and God don't be striking me down. You know what I mean? So, I'm like, so I get that grace and mercy. I'm like, dang. The Bible said, blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. So
that's in Matthew chapter 5.
Yeah, so I live by that. So I'm like, you know what? Let me give them more mercy so that I can obtain the mercy.
That's dangerous because you don't want them to run all over you.
No, they don't run. They don't run all over me. I don't play that.
So in that same area, it tells us to be salt and light.
Yeah.
So we got to get them salt.
But I was too salty. That's why I had to.
Word.
Too much salt ain't good for your food.
Look, when you say, that person was salty, that's biblical. That's biblical.
Word up. But yeah, you're gonna answer that question.
What was it again? What's up?
What is your challenge? What is it?
Oh, was my challenge?
Yeah. What you gonna do?
Dang, I know.
What you do to change it?
I know I wanted to talk about something else.
What do you consider your biggest challenge in your life? In your life thus far,
yo,
how did you
I ain't gonna lie, yo.
overcome it?
I ain't gonna lie, yo. Having 12 kids is crazy, bro. Yo, pray for me, yo. Look at me. I'm not playing.
You're so stupid. Why would you?
I'm dead serious. I'm not faking it no more, y'all. Yo.
No more.
Yo, I was never really faking it.
I'm about to say.
Let me tell you what it is. I'm used to being out and going out, I guess because I had to stay with them.
That's true.
These
you
guys,
used to working like 2 jobs.
Crazy, bro.
You're crazy.
They are. It's a party all the time, bro. Remember when I used to say, "Yo, it's a party all the time at my house," and be hyped, right? That's because I was going out a lot and come back to a party, so it's lit. I'm hyped. But now since it's a party, I'm like, I'm waking up, party, going to the party. Hey, shut that party up, and it don't cut off. It don't cut off.
He's hilarious because when it gets keep like, hey, just come in, everybody come in.
Let's meditate.
Let's pray. Let's pray and meditate.
Fold your legs. Fold your legs. Get it together. I'm like, let's pray. Everybody put your hands like this. Close your eyes, close your mouth. Make sure you close your mouth.
And your eyes.
And your eyes, too. And I just be like, but it ain't, I'm exaggerating and making it extra funny, but it is crazy, bro. It's crazy. Pray for me. But,
that part.
But yeah, so that's my most difficult challenge, being a dad of 12, and then, making time for my wife and stuff like this. So that's a challenge, being at home. I'm grateful. I'm happy. It's no better battle to be fighting.
I wonder how it's gonna be when they're
nothing
gone.
else is hard for me.
If you're gonna be like, oh.
Bro, look, let the kids tell you. I'll call them up here right now. Like I said, soon as it's time y'all getting out of my house. I need to go travel the world with your mother. Get out of my face. You know what I'm saying? So I'll make you successful. I'll make sure that you're good. I'll make sure that you know everything. And you gonna, boop. They're gonna have to look for us like, where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? What's the other dude? There? Where's Waldo? Like, nah, where you at? I'm coming over. Nah, I'm in Italy. Stop it. No.
And then when they get to Italy, we in Africa.
Word, like, chill.
Look, Bubba said you gonna miss the party when they go.
I did my time.
Did your bid?
I did my bid. You know what I'm saying? So it's all on perspective of how you look at it. You know what I mean?
I feel like I really believe that we have to make the atmosphere and the situation.
But it's good for them because they learn that discipline. That's why they so sharp in dancing. They so sharp in what they do because that's the discipline. That's the discipline. Whatever they're gonna be, doctors, scientists, whatever they choose to be, vets. They're gonna be able to dance. They're gonna be able to do everything that we can do. But they're gonna be doing their own profession as well. So that's my biggest challenge.
I would say my biggest challenge is enduring.
It ain't too crazy.
Enduring the things that the kids go through. Like, if it was bullying at one point.
Their emotions.
Yeah, like dealing with that. Because I'm such an emotional person, but then at the same time, I'm tough.
What they feel.
I'm tough. So it's like a freaking, like a tug of war for me. I have to... when it's time to be sensitive, I have to tell myself to be that. And then when it's time to be tough, I gotta tell myself to be that. You know what I mean? And not allow my emotions to get the best of me. So I can say, I feel like what God would say to them and not what Iris would say.
What's up, Connie? What's goody?
Hey, girl.
What's goody, family?
So, yeah.
I see all of y'all up here.
That's
if I ain't shout your name out,
my
don't judge
challenge.
Me.
Oh, yeah.
I love you. Yo, we about to work on baby number 39. Yo, y'all, we enjoyed y'all.
I'm nervous for him to say that because the stuff that he be saying coming to pass.
We was just telling him my that, right?
Yeah, so you better stop.
Lord, you know my heart. That's when you're supposed to say, God knows my heart.
Not do something retarded and be like, God know my heart.
God know my heart. Yo, God knows my heart.
I am a drill sergeant. It's so bad. How do you know that? It's not bad because I feel like you're like, he's just like the free dad, the freaking human pinata. Like, everything is crazy. You know what I'm saying? And me is like, don't do this, don't do that. This is like this, this is like that.
I'll be like, babe, just relax. Let's just watch them. And they be going crazy. I'm like, all right, sit down. You know what I'm saying? Yo, it's funny. Yo.
But y'all gonna get to see all of that. Oh my God, I should
vlog,
tell them what you said today.
The Storm Family vlog We're gonna do 1, 2, all the way to 3.
Wait, I want to share the story. So it's gonna be stories like this. I should have recorded this, and I'm gonna start getting on it. So Trinity washed her hair for the first time today, right? Because she wanted to wash her hair. So I'm like, I'm allowing her to do, be more independent. So she washed her hair today, but before she was about to wash her hair in the sink, I was like, no, go in the shower and wash your hair in there. It's easier, right? So she goes, how do I do that? Right? So me, sometimes I'll be baffled. I forget, you know what I mean? That it's new to her and stuff like that. So I'm stuck like, did she just really ask that? Yep. Right? So I'm just like, what? He goes, so he closes his eyes and he goes, so you get in the shower, right? Go ahead.
Look, this is why I do it. Because I don't want, this is the annoying part, that they're all trying to ask me questions at the same time. So I want to get as much of them out my face. It's like a ping pong game. Like you try to get that one out, and then
right?
another one, or whack-a-mole or something like that. Like, yo, get that one for the other one comes. Like,
oh
right.
My God.
But go ahead.
So yeah, look, I think when I'm talking about, I'm like, did she just ask that? Like, you just going?
Yeah.
So I couldn't even. I was there. So he goes, look, you wash your hair. You get in. He said the steps. You get in the water. You wet your hair. You put your shampoo. You wash it. You scrub your scalp. Make sure. And he's saying this with his eyes closed, and we just staring at him.
I ain't paying attention to none of it.
He was going ham. You wash your scalp. You make sure your scalp is good. Then you rinse it out. Then you take if you have conditioner,
Let me
you
do
use
it again.
conditioner.
This is for y'all. This is the last one of the night. I'm gonna do it for y'all.
This was hilarious.
So watch this. Everybody take notes, because I know a lot of people don't take. Not you, but somebody you know, like what's her name? The lady that you watch, Tabitha.
Oh, Tabitha.
Like Tabitha say, not you, but somebody you might know. Might stink or something like that. So look, take notes for them. Watch this.
She never washed her hair in the sink before. She never washed her hair at all. I washed her hair in the sink. She becoming
independent, right?
So she wants to wash her hair and stuff.
I closed my eyes. I said, yo, this is what you do. You get in the shower, right? You wet your hair up. You know what I mean? Wet everything, right? You know what I mean? Put the soap, the desired amount of shampoo in your hair. You scrub the scalp. You scrub it. You scrub it. You comb it out. You comb it out. You comb it out. And then you make sure you wash your body. Everything that stinks. Everything that stinks. Everything that stinks. Right? Wash your feet. Don't forget your feet. Just because the soap is falling on your feet don't mean your feet washed. Right?
And she's staring at him like.
I'm like, you wash your feet. You wash everything. And
he
then you
said,
start to
wash everything that stinks.
Then you wash it, rinse out your hair. You rinse it out. Rinse it out good now. Rinse out your hair. Rinse everything. Rinse everything off. Rinse everything off. Then you get the conditioner if you got some. If you got some conditioner, put that conditioner in there. A lot of people just like to shampoo their hair, but if you got conditioner, put that conditioner in there. That's when you lather it up. You get it right. Then you comb it out. Comb it to the design that you want. Comb it every way that you can. You got that fro, you know what I mean? So you got to comb. You got to get that comb in. Maybe you can brush it right after too, right? And then you wash again. You wash again because it might really stink. Get some nails in there.
Get some nails in there. He said use a rag, but if you don't got a rag, you got to use your nails.
Use your nails. Use your nails. If you got hair anywhere, you got to scrub. You got to scrub.
She was like,
I'm like, don't get in that shower and just wash your hair because you wet. Look, if you were stinking throughout the day, you're wetting the stink. So now you starting we don't want none of that. We don't want to smell that. You know what I mean? So you condition, you wash, right? Scrub, make sure everything's scrubbed. Remember, your feet, you need to wash them. You can't depend on the soap that's falling on it. You know what I mean? This is for everybody. Share this with your kids now. Share this with your kids. Because kids don't know they stink. I just learned that. They'll be like, hey, mommy. Hey, dad. I'll be like, yo, you smell like Onion Man from
No, he goes, you disrespected me. Smelling like that. You disrespected me.
You just smacked me in my face.
That's my body. Wash my body right now. Go wash my body. Don't come to me smelling stink. If y'all come smelling,
I'll be like, yo, somebody stink. I'll be like, what, you don't love God?
Here we go in.
Oh,
no, that's you. He skipped that part. He was like, he said, no, this is the part that's why I wanted to share it. Because he said, He said, use a rag and wash the areas that stink, Jesus. And be like, Jesus, help me, Jesus. And he was like, and say, Jesus, help me, Jesus. He wanted her to say, help me, Jesus, in the shower.
Oh,
that's what he said. I was dying.
Yo,
I was like, yo, I wish I remembered.
I know y'all parents know I'm not lying.
Oh
kids
my God.
don't know. Kids don't be knowing they be stinking.
It was hilarious.
So all the kids that's gonna watch our YouTube or watch this video, I'm not trying to play. I don't want nobody else to play you. You know what I'm saying?
He
so
said,
you gotta make sure it's lit.
He said, wash what stinks. Jesus,
oh
say,
God.
Jesus, help me. Jesus, help me, Jesus. After
said,
you say that.
Mama said, not help me, Jesus.
Yes, he did. Yo, I was done.
Yo.
I was done. He be saying the craziest
I'm probably
stuff.
embarrassing him right now.
But I'm going to record it. No.
It's
no,
real. I had to think about it.
No, you're not embarrassing her because you know what she said?
She came over there and hugged me. She said,
thank you.
Okay.
And then what
this my face. Do the thank you.
Thank you. I was like, she just said thank you, and she went upstairs, and she was motivated. She was ready to go.
Listen, bro.
She was good to go.
I'm about to give classes. No. I'm playing, yo. It's going to be fun. Make sure you subscribe.
So it's going to be a lot
family.
of that on the YouTube channel.
But we're going to have videos for it, though. We're going to have videos for it. We're going to show you the clip. You know what I mean? We got some cool clips and stuff like that. I'm telling y'all. So we want to bring it to that. We love y'all. Thanks for rocking with us.
Thank you, guys.
Make sure you play it back from the beginning. It was funny. It was fun. I had fun. You know what I mean? What's that? I told Zelani when she washed her body, wash all over 3 times.
For the Son and the Holy Spirit.
Every area
yes.
For the she said it.
Yes. She said it. And I bet she took it like, I have to do this for the fun. Because kids really take to what you say.
They don't know.
Seriously.
Don't be thinking that they know. Like, cause you smell it from afar, and you be like, yo, they gotta smell that.
They don't.
But think about the kids' minds, right? They're not thinking about how good I smell to go meet somebody and to, to conduct myself. They thinking, what toys can I play? What game can I play? I don't smell myself, and I had to think back. Then it make us think back like, hold up. Did I smell myself when I was a kid? Because I remember my mom saying, yo, y'all need to take a shower. But I just thought she was just trying to be annoying, you know what I'm saying? So I got to explain, like, yo, listen, yo, if you don't wash, you don't love Jesus, you don't love God. That should have been in the Bible.
The most cleansing,
if thou doesn't wash
ones, I can't. We're going to say it together. Who's the most, like, clean one? 1, 2, 3, Malachi. That boy is freaking clean. Like, Do
you know why? Because he had the heat the longest. That's
boy,
why.
He takes showers like almost 3 times a day.
He caught the smoke the longest. Like, he heard me say that for the longest time.
Yeah, but when you say something to him, he get it like that.
He do.
And he's very obedient. That boy is obedient. He don't bother at all. But he do not be playing with his hygiene. His charisma is on 1,000 because he talks to himself in the mirror.
And let me tell you a secret about that. Because he studied the Bible. I'm just being honest. It's because he studied. You can't love God and stink. I don't care. Yo, sue me. Nah, don't sue me. Yo, that joke is funny. Yo, it's real. You not spiritual. Not people like I'm fasting. I ain't wearing no deodorant. Yo, chill out. Chill out. Yo, I love y'all. Yo, I'm gonna get up out of here. Yo, time is well spent.
Yeah.
We love y'all. Make sure you subscribe. Tell your friends to subscribe.
Absolutely.
Support is free. Subscribe to the Storm family.
We're going to hit y'all with that 2021 vid. It's going to be lit. I'm telling you.
Storm family.
I'm telling you.
We're going to do the tutorials.
I let go of caring.
Yo, let's do a bathing tutorial. We're going to be like, nah, I was just playing. We're going to do the dance tutorials, y'all. She probably do the braid tutorial. I think that joke is mad funny. And the reason why it's so funny, this is why comedians are so funny, because they be telling the truth. They be telling the truth. It's the truth, yo. It's the truth. So we love y'all with the love of God. Yo, you got something else to say to them?
No, I'm good.
Oh my gosh.
Well, yeah, just tune into our YouTube channel, guys. We're really trying to get
to 1,000 subscribers. We at 650 somewhere
52,
around there.
I think.
We got 3,000 friends. She got like 2,000. We got a lot of mutual friends, but 3,000 friends. Y'all should be. Yo, we should have 1,000 subscribers at least, bruh.
At least.
Rock and roll, bro.
It's gonna be 2 years, right?
But we gonna be grinding. You know what I mean? We gonna be grinding. We gonna be getting it together. We getting our YouTube quality better. You know what I mean? Tell us things that you want to see, the things that you want us to talk about.
Yeah, give us topics and things like that.
You know what I mean?
But I'm excited.
How we can improve. We love y'all, man. We love y'all.
Thank you guys for joining us. We pray for y'all
all the time. Receive that good energy. Know somebody is praying for you. If you don't know nobody's praying for you, know the Storm family is praying for you.
Absolutely.
All right? Y'all stay blessed and encouraged. May the Lord continue to bless, keep, and strengthen you and your family in Yeshua's name. Amen.
Shalom.
Shalom.